Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Olivia. So with my coaching practice, I've had quite a few questions that came up in terms of what kind of exercises do I do to keep my body nice and healthy. So today I thought I would touch on the regular stretches that I do for my upper body to keep everything kind of flexible, alleviate pain in the neck and shoulders, and keep the body nice and healthy. Okay, so let's get started. So with the stretches that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be holding them for 30 seconds. And whenever you're holding a stretch, it's good to hold a stretch for at least 15 seconds or more. And this helps with increasing your flexibility and for the muscle to kind of tune in to help relax and maximize the benefits that you're getting when you doing a stretch. And then also you can do the stretch 2 to 4 times. And again, this helps to increase your muscle flexibility and the muscle kind of tune in more quickly to what you're doing to get better results. So I will start with my stretch that I do for my core first, then we'll move on to the arms, and then we'll finish with some neck stretches. And you can kind of just follow along with me while I hold a stretch for 30 seconds and do them on both sides, so bilaterally. And you can also put some timestamps so you're able to go on the stretch you kind of want to be focusing on if you want to skip through the video and stuff. So the first stretch that we're going to do is just a stretch to hit the lateral side of the body. So what we're going to do, we'll bring your hand up and then take a breath in and then breathe out, and leaning on the hand rims or tire. And then you should feel a stretch in this kind of area. And then holding this for 30 seconds. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
Good afternoon, Renee. 30 seconds, starting now.
And making sure to breathe in and out when you're doing this. And then just building awareness when you're stretching, where you're feeling the stretch most. And also once we go from side to side, feeling which side is a bit tighter. And with the various stretches that we do, kind of feeling which stretch is a bit tighter, like where you kind of need a little bit more work, basically. Alexa, stop. And then doing the same thing on the other side. So bringing the arm up, breathing in, and then breathing out, leaning on the hand rim or tire and stretching the side of the body. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
So if you have a smart home device, doing something like that with the timer works. Otherwise with your phone, I'm not sure how Android works, but I know that Siri, you can do things like that. And making sure to bring the hand going up, and then the goal is to feel the stretch on the side of the body. Slowly coming back. Alexa, stop. So moving into the spinal twist. So if I'm going to be twisting to the left, I will bring my hand up onto the opposite knee, and I'm going to use that hand to push myself back and initiate the rotations. And with the other hand, I'll either grab my wheelchair handle or the back of my chair, or put my hand on the wheel to help initiate the twist. So I'm just moving my hand up and breathing in, and then breathing out, going in with the twist, pushing on my hand over here, and then pushing on the wheel to actually initiate the twist here. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And then making sure to breathe in and out here, dropping the shoulders, and try to initiate the twist from the lower back if you can. And this stretch is good to increase mobility in the spine, as we're always sitting in one position. It just helps add mobility and flexibility in the spine. And sometimes the body will go a little bit into spasm from not moving for a while. Alexa, stop. From not moving for a little while, and then all of a sudden you're twisting and changing positions and stuff. So now doing the same thing on the other side. So bringing the arm up and breathing in, and then breathing out. Initiating the twist, grabbing the back of your wheel or the back of the handle, and then pushing with this hand to initiate the twist. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And then again, thinking about dropping the shoulders, looking back towards the shoulder with your head. So you're initiating this twist from the base of your spine all the way up through your neck. And make sure to breathe in and out. And you can intensify the stretch by when you're breathing out, once your body gets used to being in that stretch. Alexa, stop. And then untwisting, going into a little bit of the opposite twist on the other side to realign your body. So now going into the arm stretches, the first muscle that we're going to do is more like the deltoid kind of area. So bringing the arm across the body, and then with the other arm, squeezing it towards the chest. And again, holding it for 30 seconds. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And again, thinking about dropping the shoulder. And you should feel this stretch right in here if you're doing it properly. And the more you drop the shoulder, the more you should feel that stretch. Alexa, stop. And then doing the same thing on the other side. So again, bringing the arm across the way, and then grabbing the other arm and dropping the shoulder. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And making sure to breathe into it. Alexa, stop. So shaking it out. So the next one will be your triceps. So bringing the arm up. It's kind of like triceps and side body. So in here and then down here. And then bringing your hand up top. And if you can try to pull your hand down towards your back. And the elbow kind of towards where the hand is. So kind of like this way. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And if you want to add a little bit of a stretch here, you can also bend towards the other side, adding a stretch in here. Shoulder stretches are great to do just because we're using our shoulders all the time with pushing our chairs or doing any kind of like cooking or whatever we're doing. We're always using our shoulders for everything. Alexa, stop. And then now going on the other side. So again, bringing the arm up, try to reach the hand behind the back, and then grabbing the other hand and pulling the elbow towards the center of the head. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And again, you can add a little bit of a side band if you want a bit of a deeper stretch on the side body. Alexa, stop. Okay, so now going into more of the forearm. So we're gonna first do forearm flexors. So this will be like hitting like biceps a little bit, and then especially the muscles in front of the forearm here. So you're gonna grab, you'll bring your hand out and straighten it out, and then grab your hand at the back and pull the hand back until you can feel a stretch kind of in here and up into biceps. So it's better to take the palm of the hand here to do that stretch, just because with the fingers you don't want to like loosen up those muscles that help you with your grip. But you're basically pushing the elbow forward and bringing the hand back. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And again, thinking about dropping the shoulder rather than shrugging the shoulder up, dropping the shoulder here to be in the right position. Alexa, stop. And then we're going to do the same thing, but with on the other side. So again, bringing the hand out and pushing the elbow forward. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And then think about dropping the shoulder. These are good exercises to do just because, again, we're overusing those muscles quite a bit with pushing our chair around. And we're always kind of in a bent arm position rather than straightening out the arm. So these are good stretches to kind of do on a regular basis. Alexa, stop. So now we're targeting more of the forearm extensors, or what we call the water 3. So basically it's going to hit those muscles where my palm is, kind of in here. So bringing the wrist on the other side and then extending the arm that way. And then if you can rotate the arm up, if you're able to do that, then doing that will intensify the stretch. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And making sure to breathe into those stretches and kind of focus in on which side is a little bit tighter than the other, depending on which arm you're using a little bit more. And then again, thinking about dropping the shoulder as well. And breathing into the stretch. Alexa, stop. And then doing the other side. So again, thinking of rotating the arm out to intensify the stretch. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And thinking of dropping down the shoulders as well. Alexa, stop. So now doing the neck stretches. So first doing like the side of the neck, so hitting muscles called scalenes at first. So what you're going to do is tuck your ear towards your shoulder. Again, think about dropping down the shoulder, then bringing the hand over there to like help with the stretch, and then thinking about dropping this shoulder down. Bring the hand down to intensify the stretch on that side. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And you can play around with tucking the chin in and out, seeing where you're tighter, and then just holding the stretch where you feel that you're the tightest. You can play a little bit with rotation as well. But the idea is to focus on the muscles on the side of the neck here. Alexa, stop. And then doing the same thing on the other side. So tucking the ear towards the shoulder, bringing the arm up, holding, adding a little bit of a stretch to the neck, and then you can play around with rotation, tucking back and forth to see where you're the tightest. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And also just being mindful when you're doing your stretches, if you get any pain, like pinching pain kind of thing, or pain that doesn't feel right, like just back off from the stretch and maybe leave it. If it doesn't feel good, like the stretch might not be good for you, especially because we do have some hardware in the neck. So yeah, it's good to be aware of that. Alexa, stop. So now hitting more like the side back of the neck, so like upper traps type of thing. So we're gonna do the same thing, like tucking the head towards, the ear towards the shoulder, and then tucking the chin towards the opposite shoulder here. And then again, adding pressure with the hand to have a stretch back here. So again, it's like dropping the shoulder to intensify the stretch. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And you should feel the stretch in the shoulder over here, and then going up into the side of the neck. Alexa, stop. Again, now going on to the other side. So again, dropping the hand and shoulder down, and then tucking the ear towards the shoulder, and then slowly tucking the chin in towards the opposite shoulder. So this shoulder right here, and then adding the hand into it. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And with this one, you should be feeling a stretch on the side of the neck here. And again, you can play around with rotation to see where you're the tightest. And dropping the shoulder. Alexa, stop. Okay, so now getting more like the side of the neck, like your SCM, which kind of attaches in the back of the head and then comes down onto the ribs. And this is a muscle that gets tight quite a bit because it's got quite a bit of motion. So what you do for this one, so it's similar to the upper trap stretch. You're gonna tuck your ear towards your shoulder, but then instead of looking down, you're gonna be looking up. Rotating up, and then again bringing the hand to bring the hand towards the shoulder, and then you can drop the arm on the other side. And you should be feeling that stretch kind of in here. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
Thinking of dropping the shoulder. That's on this side. Alexa, stop. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So then tucking the ear towards the shoulder, and then bring the hand to some stretch, and then looking up with the chin to feel a stretch in here. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
Alexa, stop. And then finally the next stretch will be tucking the chin in towards the chest, and it's getting like a suboccipital, so the muscles that are like right behind the neck, that hooks the head to the back of the neck here. So breathing in and breathing out, tucking the chin in, and then bringing your hand out, so you're putting pressure towards it. You could also do it with both hands and do it that way. Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
And you should be feeling the stretch just in the back of the neck here for this one. Alexa, stop. Okay, so that's all the stretches that I do for my upper body. So you're welcome to go back to the beginning of the stretches in the video and then repeat it 2, 3 to 4 times. And the more you do those stretches on repeat, the quicker the muscle will respond, and the more flexibility you kind of building. I usually do those about 3 days a week as well. If more, you can do it more as well. Before going to bed is a great time to do it, or when you're waking up in the morning, or after you're doing some kind of exercise. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So if you think anybody would benefit from something like this, please share it with them. And thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.